Shalom. We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked society, America, which is Babylon the Great in the Bible, the King James Holy Bible. But like I say, when you read the scriptures and you see Babylon the Great, daughter of Babylon, it's talking about this society right here, which ought to be destroyed. And we the true prophets of the Most High, which the Most High and His Son, their true name is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh, He is to be, He is, and Yahweh Shai, He is to deliver, He's the Savior. So you got to know those names. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And the Bahashem just means in the name. But you got to go through Yahweh Shai to get through Yahweh. So if anybody ever proclaiming, they trying to cut Yahweh Shai out of the picture, they going off the rip. You know, and we give our praises to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kadash. We give double honors to the elders, a great millstone, GMS. Those are the prophets of the Most High. Those are the men, the true men the Lord set up to show the brothers the way and to bring in the fruit. We're going back to their elders, and we give shalom, peace and safety, a strong salute to the brethren teaching this word, you know. And I just wanted to pull one scripture going into, you know, that situation that happened in Miami where they were seeing them unidentifiable spirits and, you know, things that's not known to this world play out right before their eyes at that mall. You know, and one of you brothers give me wisdom on Solomon 17:3.
Wisdom of Solomon 3:17.
Yeah, 17:3.
17.
Yeah, because it's CERN, which is CERN is the technology the Most High gave Esau, the so-called white man, to be able to basically create portals that open up portals from to this realm to the spiritual world. But we all know on the higher level, that's those evil angels that the Most High talk about in the scriptures, you know. And you're gonna see more of that. They tell you back in when we was in Egypt, when the children of Israel was in Egypt, they were seeing aborigines and spirits and everything. You're gonna see more and more of this type of thing pick up, you know. And them people ain't know what to do, you know.
Wisdom of Solomon 17.
Yeah, all right, bro.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 17, verse 3. But while they supposed to lie hid in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Yeah, they say being horrible astonished, being troubled by aborigines, which is basically spirits. You know that, you know, and we ain't gonna say we all know. The brothers in the know that who the angels is. You got angels on the left hand and the right hand side, and that's what happened down there in Miami. And you're gonna see more and more of that come to pass. You know, there's so many forms of judgment that the Lord gonna have released out here, bro. That's why you just gotta ASA put the whole armor of the Most High on. See, we'll see that and we'll probably be like, damn. But then the scriptures don't. Okay, you know, we can pretty much acknowledge what it is, you know, for lack of terms. But a common 2/3 walking around that shit'll fuck you up. Probably motherfuckers who seen that shit probably in the nut house now and all type of shit. Went crazy.
Somebody give me Revelation 12 and verse 8.
I got
precept.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And then they interviewed this Jake that seen one of the things or whatever it was, beings or whatever. He said, man, they was disappearing, reappearing. You know what I'm saying?
Fire warming.
Yeah, you know, it was basically like a predator. You know what I'm saying? You can see his the features of his being, but they were disappearing. And you can see the countenance on his face, man. Dude was spooked. You know what I'm saying? Even talking about it, man.
Hey, what these people about to witness, what we all gonna witness, but Lord willing, we covered. Hey, the things, pretty much you about to witness things that they say in this physical world is impossible. You know? Man flying, man picking up a damn car and throwing it. Spiritual power is real, you know. The angels, the wicked and the righteous angels, you know, all this is reality. You people just ain't in the know. And I got that, bro. This Revelations 12 and 8.
Sir.
And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent.
So like, it was verse 7 where it said,
born
at war.
Oh, okay.
Born at war.
So like, no problem. Revelations 12 and 7. And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, And the dragons fought and his angels, and prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
That's right. And see, that's what's going on, man. See, we're at spiritual war, man. And like the brother said in Ephesians, the 6th and 10th chapter, man, we got to put on the armor of the Most High Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which is these scriptures, man. And we got to stand boldly for Yahweh Yahushua, man. And that's talking about Esau, Edom, so-called white man, and spiritual Satan and his demons, man. Because, see, that's what they're doing, man. They're putting, like the brother was saying, man, CERN, they're putting out that demonic energy out now, man. And see, that's why Jake and Eve, you know, they don't understand what's going on. That's why they spook, man. Because we were telling y'all, man, that this was going to happen. So now CERN, they got demonic sigils where they can summon high-level demonic spirits and put it out into the world, man. And they was doing all their Shiva and, you know, their devilish rituals and going into that great serpent, you know, the devil, man, deceive the whole world, man. I mean, you got people, you know, believing in the so-called American dream, man. When it's really a so-called, it's a nightmare. They got people trying to be, you know, a celebrity, you know, be the next American Idol, which is really, the bafflement, really. Because what they don't tell you is you got to sign your name in blood and sell your soul to the devil. But see, people care so much about money, man. You know what I'm saying? Satan will tell you, oh, well, you could get this bag, you could get the riches, you get all the fame and fortune for the rest of your life. And the scriptures say, hey, what will a man profit if he gaineth the whole world and loseth his soul, man?
Yep.
What's the point of selling your soul to the devil, man? Because guess what? When you sell your soul to the devil, man, guess what? You're soulless, man. And you got demons on the inside, man. Cause see, Jake and Eve, they worship these celebrities. They think that they're really living a glamorous life, and really they're miserable. Yep. And all they see is demons, man. That's all they see. Satan and his demons are with them, man. They're tormented in the inside. On the outside, they might be wonderful, but you got to look at what's on the inside, man. You know what I'm saying?
The Lord, Salakia, bro. And when the Lord come back, he judging you from the inner man. That's why I say the flesh profited nothing, but the inner man is grow stronger day by day. You know, and these people, they carnal, man. And you got a lot of these celebrities and shit getting their ass exposed, man.
Yep.
You know, I mean, we've been in the know, and people hear about this shit, but now you'll listen more when somebody who got some type of prestige said, like Cat Williams. You know, exposing all these wicked motherfuckers, like he was saying. He'll get a script and they'll have him trying to have him do some old degrees and shit, like put a dress on or something. Yep. He'll pass it up. Yeah, he'll see the next actor or whatever do it. So he already know what you had to do to get that role.
Somebody give me Luke 12, 2 and 3. And going into that, man, and also in Revelation. Because see, they also tell you that, you know, these police in the military, they're all wonderful and great going into that revelation, the devil deceiving the whole world. Here it is, the so-called police are supposed to protect us, right, in the military, right? But here it is, they got San Antonio military doing witchcraft and Wicca. And then they got Fraternal Order of Police involved in Freemasonry. And then you got Satanists in the military and in the police. Why isn't nobody questioning that, man? I thought the police was about protecting the people. And these same military police people, they're going to be the same ones to push martial law on you, man. They're going to be the same ones to come to your door and kill you, man. Okay? And see, because that's what they think. They think that, oh, they're really protecting the people when really you gotta sign your name in blood too, man. You gotta worship Satan, man. Cause that's what they do, man. This damn devil, Esau Edom, he worships the devil, man. He ain't got the Most High in him, man. And he's deceived the whole world, man. See, that's why Jake is under a demonic spell, man. They're under that delusion, man.
They say the people is in gross darkness out here, man. And you see it, these people is in gross darkness. Like this past zone. Like these people, man, they completely cut off. The Lord got a completely demonic demonic spirit on majority of the people walking on this earth, man. If only the 1/3 and the elect getting out of here, man. Everybody else, they just gone, man. They don't, like it say, good is called evil, and evil is called good. You would tell them what's right, and a person I hate you for it. That's because they got that strong spirit that covering over. But they go back to the scripture in Revelation 12, the brother had me pull. Hey, that's that great serpent was deceiving the whole world. These people got demons on them, man. That witchcraft one did a number on Jake. Now his mind fucked up to where he think everything that's good is bad and everything bad is good.
No conscience.
No conscience. No.
Yeah, and it's like you. And like when the brother was saying that, you know, in their inward part is demonic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, these elites and these entertainers, I believe, you know, they get visited by Baphomet in the physical. You know what I'm saying? They be getting visited by these demonic spirits in the physical that have them so spooked where they say, "Hey, I can't get out of this." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that now they're set up. You know what I'm saying? To keep on doing these things. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, like, they probably be having nightmares. You know what I'm saying? They probably be having, you know, all kind of issues with themselves, man. That's why they gotta stay high. They gotta stay drunk. They gotta
wear
stay.
their shades.
They gotta wear their shades. You know what I'm saying? A good video on that. If the younger brothers watching is what is that? Murder Was a Case by Snoop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? When he sold his soul, you know what I'm saying, to this demon. You know what I'm saying? The demon visited him in the physical. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Just do what I say, man. You can have anything you want in the world, man." You know?
And you said Luke 12:2. Okay.
Sir.
This is St. Luke chapter 12, verse 2.
Sir.
But there is nothing covered, and this is how a shot red letter.
Sir.
For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
Slide.
Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the earth in closets shall be proclaimed upon the housetops.
And see that, man? This devil is getting exposed, man. See, through his prophets and in the men of the Lord, man. You know, from the elders and apostles on down, you know, they were exposed and going into these elites, man. And also, man, that's why Cat Williams is coming out exposing Harvey Weinstein was trying to suck his you-know-what so he could get money. And now they're coming out with the Jeffrey Epstein Island. Everybody's being on that list, man. But see, that light is being brought out, man. Okay, because Revelation, we're in the time of the Most High is revealing things to you. Okay, that's why you see this stuff going on right now. Okay, because this devil on the high level, this devil Albert Pike, man, everything that he said in his letters to the Illuminati, the World War III, the World War III order out of chaos, it's happening right now, man. You know what I'm saying? That Hamas and Israel situation, they predicted that, man, that it was going to happen. Man. You know what I'm saying? And they're going to push that order out of chaos, man, very soon, man. You see, when this devil, Esau Edom, when he rolls out this pandemic, man, it ain't going to be pretty, man. Now I'm not saying that it will, because, you know, you'll have people talking stuff, but it's very possible that it could, because Jake on Instagram, he said he got word by the CDC that they could usher in lockdowns again, man, worldwide, a week after the Super Bowl, man.
Hey,
so
lock you. And you already got them laws, that legislation put on the book in New York where in New York, where if they could suspect you of having a fucking common cold, they could come in your crib, take you out, your children, your woman, throw your ass in a concentration camp, and then you might be put to death because some motherfuckers ain't going for that. So now you about to shoot it out with these army men, whoever they send to do that. Pretty much, Babylon is becoming Nazi Germany 2.0. You know, what so-called Hitler did, that's about to touch this land. But you know, Salaki, bro, Salaki. But you know, in Babylon, in America, hey, people out here is all strapped up. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going for that. So you gonna have some people who, you know, willingly just get locked up or whatever. But you gonna have some people that's gonna die. You know, gonna try to fight these army men and shit, man. It's gonna be a bloody path.
It's lucky, brothers. I was watching this movie. I mean, no, it's a series. It's called Containment. Yeah, Containment from ATL 2016. It's a lot. But in the starting scene, it showed the military and the police going out to kill people that had the so-called CV. They were going out killing people, and whoever had that, like the bill New York passed out, if they had any sickness, they would take them out and kill them, just like the brothers said, man. And they told you in the movies that this was to come, man. They told you, man. They told you millions of times, man.
God, and I was gonna say, hey, pretty much, man, America, you standing on a big ass graveyard, man. All the bloodshed, all the rape, robbery, and murder that was done to all the people, but the only ones the Lord could care about is His chosen, which is the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You standing on a graveyard, and this is what the scriptures say about that. This Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So, hey, all the blood that was shed here, this place cannot be cleansed until that man's blood is shed. And who did all this unrighteous killing and murdering? This so-called white man, Esau. So in order for this land to be cleansed, their blood got to be shed. That's just how it works. And we in the times where the Lord about to let it unravel.
And then and then like the brother was saying, like that movie that he was watching, if you look back when the CV first hit, right, that's basically what they was doing in China, man. You know what I'm saying? They was rounding all them motherfuckers up, man. And beating them and torturing them and killing them, just knocking them all off, man.
Yep. And people were committing suicide too. They got like a graphic video, or like, but they were committing suicide too, jumping off of buildings. Yep. Because they was just sitting there locked up. People, they would try to electrocute themselves. They would try to do anything to commit suicide, man. Yeah. But see, this ain't talked about, man.
What was that in India when they catch you outside? They was riding around in their motorcycles and beating you with sticks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Telling you to get your ass back inside and shit on that quarantine shit.
Hey, and you got more and more whistleblowers. Yeah, whistleblowers basically letting you know. And inside, high-ranking army men and, military officials telling you it's going to be a World War III. Telling you that it's inevitable. Ain't no coming back, Hey, man. Get it while the getting is good, man.
Even Trump not coming out saying that, man. He's saying, hey, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Ain't no turning it back, man.
Somebody give me Ezekiel 7:3 and give verse 9 to 9.
You got it, bro?
Yeah, you said 7 what?
7, 3 to 9.
3 to 9?
Yes, sir. Because see, what you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans don't realize, man, is y'all been hard-headed, man. Y'all pissed the Lord off, man. And the Lord is gonna bring famine and pestilences. He's gonna bring earthquakes. Because the 2024 is kicking off with a bang, man.
Yep.
Man, it was an earthquake from Japan to California all the way to DC.
All at the same day.
Yep.
The Most High amping it up, man. And I want to say, it's going to be a World War III just off the fact the main players on the board right now is what? Israel and Hamas, Palestine. And who is Israel main allies, Babylon the Great, America, and then Palestine is backed by Russia. So all that's gonna come to a head. They're gonna have to jump in because Israel, and then when you speak of Palestine, you're really talking about Iran and all, because they all in link. So when you touch Iran and they business ventures and shit that they got with Russia, you touching Russia. And what I remember, it was like a year ago, what's his name? Putin was like, if it can't be no Russia, it can't be no Earth. Or some of you saying to that effect. So if y'all gonna touch us, we blowing this bitch up.
Yeah, and Putin, he just put Babylon on blast. He was like, he said something about you guys are on stolen land. You know what I'm saying? This land belonging to the Native Americans and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He just said that. You know what I'm saying? All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
This is Ezekiel 7:3. Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send my anger upon thee, and I will judge thee according to thy ways, and I will recompense upon thee all thy abominations. And my eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity, but I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come.
That's right. You see, and only an evil is come, man. You see, that's what's about to come, because hey, we're at the end, man. You know what I'm saying? And guess what, man? The Most High, he ain't gonna have pity for y'all, man. If y'all didn't want to give the Most High's respect, you didn't want to repent, come back and acknowledge that you was an Israelite, man, you might as well consider done for, man. And when Jacob's trouble comes, man, you Jakes and Eves, man, that was acting all tough and all hard, man, them military troops, they gonna make y'all look, man, they gonna be beating y'all to death, man. Y'all gonna be crying. Y'all gonna be scared in that day, man. Y'all gonna be crying. And the Most High ain't gonna have no pity, man. He gonna beat you all the way to you to
say the powder.
Come.
Hey, all you niggas with your little switches and shit. Let's see if you gonna stand up when one of these Gurga troops or somebody at your damn door. Y'all niggas gonna get wiped out, bro.
Yep.
Obliterated.
And Salaki, and I wanted to mention another evils are coming, man. Switzerland just passed out. Switzerland government just legalized suicide pods, meaning now they got a pod basically where if you're so-called mentally ill or you want to commit suicide, then you could be in that suicide pod, and they could kill you in seconds, man. And they call them Dr. Death too, man. And hey, man, I'm telling you, man, them suicide pods, that's what's gonna come to America. And I wouldn't be. They're gonna use those suicide pods against to persecute us, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, man. Cause see, Esau is putting out maids, medical assistance in death, and that's not getting talked about. Hundreds and thousands, 100,000 people, plus that juice have been dying, man. From maids, the suicide pods, plus the juice, man. And just add it all up, man. This devil is a murderer, man. But see, you're about to see things that you've never seen before. Like that event in Miami, man. Hey, man, that's just the beginning, man. Just wait till the pandemic comes out, man. When they roll out these riots, okay? Because every pandemic, they're going to roll out a riot. They're going to use another so-called George Floyd so they can usher in those riots, man. And usher in that order out of chaos, man. Because the main goal Esau wants you to do, he wants you to take that chip, man. That's the main goal, man. And if you take the chip, man, you're gonna be destroyed, man.
Hey, and you, Salakia, bro, we really living in beautiful times. Yeah, it's doom and gloom. It's beautiful for us, but it's doom for the people who ain't in the know in the 2/3. Because these the times the Lord said we gonna get spiritual power and all type of shit. And we know it's gonna happen. Every prophecy that has been wrote in this book has came to pass. What make you think those ain't gonna happen? The Lord gonna raise up his men. So yeah, bro, we know some brothers gonna have to, bite the big one, and be a sacrifice, be a martyr for the name of Yahweh by Shema Shai. But the Lord probably gonna let that be a small number of brothers. And the Spirit be telling me, just thinking as a man, I think that's gonna be a lot of these other Israelite camps and shit, who gonna fight that. But his man, he's gonna be covered, man. He's gonna be covered, man. And that's the spirit you go in. You go in, hey, hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. If we get that spiritual power, we gonna be, man, it's gonna be on. Yeah, right.
Someone give me Genesis 11:1, that Tower of Babel, and then Jeremiah 16:16.
You want to finish this or you?
Oh, yeah.
I just okay.
Yeah, right.
This is verse 6. An end is come. An end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come. The morning is come unto thee. Thou that dwellest in the land, the time is come. The day of trouble is near, and not the sounding again of the mountains. Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee, and accomplish my anger upon thee. I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense thee for all thy abominations.
I will judge thee according to thy ways. And what has Babylon perpetuated on the earth, man? Nothing but wickedness, evil. So ain't nothing coming to this place but that. What have Esau been putting in the earth since he rose up and got back in power? Nothing but rape, rob, and murder, man. So that's all that's coming for this Edomite, man. And 2/3, man, if you ain't with the Lord, you a heathen right now. So you niggas who don't want to acknowledge your heritage and respect it, you look at it as a heathen. The Lord ain't gonna have no pity for you, your family, your children, nobody. You know? You want to say something on that, bro?
Oh yeah, and the Most High said everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody. He don't care, man, women. He don't, or children. He don't care, man. If you don't give him his respect, man, then guess what? You're gonna die a horrible death, man.
I got something right quick. This Zephaniah 3:8. Because this is what the Most High, this is the Most High plan. And right now you got to understand, the Heavenly Father is not happy with this world, man. It say, this Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So that's where Yahweh mind is at right now. Yahweh Bashinawa's spirit, that's where he at right now. He's angry, he's jealous, and he's ready to pour his indignation on the world, which means righteous anger. So before we can get to the kingdom and old happy days and shit, that's what gotta happen. And we have been given the light and the spirit of discernment to know when to warn you of this before it happens. You know? That's it.
Now this is verse 9. And my eye shall not spare, neither will I have pity. I will recompense thee according to thy ways and thine abominations that are in the midst of thee. And ye shall know that I am the Lord that smiteth.
Yeah, you gonna know the Most High did this, man. Like they say, when it's an earthquake, I think above an 8.0 or 9.0, they call it an act of God. And like at that point, we ain't talking about this mother nature. That's an act of God. When you see all these bodies and shit dropping, all these little babies getting killed, it say women gonna be eating their children. These dark times that's coming here, you gonna know that's the spirit of the Most High judging this place.
And there was a scripture, Salaki, there was an article, brother, going into it. It was an Eve. She ate her, she grind her 2-year-old son, and then she cooked him and ate him. And hey, man, that time of trouble is coming, man. Well, y'all ain't gonna have no food. You gonna be eating little man, even your little daughters, man. Little Ray. But it's coming, man.
Yeah, and there's another thing I was saying too, that the wickedness that Esau is doing. This in Jackson, Mississippi, and one of them behind their jails. They said they found over 100 bodies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know they got to be all Jake. And one of these Edomite, I guess it was a deputy or something like that. He got, I guess, caught in the act, not in the act, but he got exposed for being a part of that. You know what I'm saying? So Esau, man, he's just a wicked man, man.
Yep. And then on top of that, watch nobody get persecuted for it. You don't go in the news, they ass don't get off, or they just swept under the rug. Because this Esau world, how the hell you gonna lock up the motherfuckers who make the law? You know, they can always bend and twist and pay off or whatever they gotta do. That's like when P. Diddy gay ass got caught up on the whole Cassie thing. That shit was squashed in a day. Boy, wrote that check, it's over.
30 mil?
Just like that. Boom. You know, but let that shit happen to your black ass. You out of there. Under the jail. I get the fucking death penalty or some shit. You know? Did y'all brothers Smith be on that tape? You know that judge?
Yeah, I seen that.
Hey, that was like
I seen that.
He jumped over the whole fucking that's like that motherfucker tall.
Yeah.
He started reading off his toy. He said, "Fuck you, bitch." Jumped over it and grabbed her. Hey, that shit down there. Boy, hey, Jake rising up. It's gonna be a race war,
There you go,
man.
Jake. Yeah.
It's gonna be a race war.
Most definitely.
It's deeper than just skin color, but it's gonna be a race war, man. Soon enough.
Cause going into that race war, brother, they had it was an article that came out. They said a so-called they were sending bomb threats to the capitals in Mississippi, Michigan, Kentucky, Georgia, Maine, all across, and they said that, hey, we got explosives that are going to kill you people. They were sending them emails, man.
Hey, that's another thing too. Salakia, bro. You're gonna see way more and more T attacks, so-called terrorist attacks. You know, you gonna hear about a damn so-called pocket nuke went off in Cincinnati or in Missouri, wherever it's at. Because you got to remember the border has been destroyed pretty much. You got all type of radicals, for lack of terms, that's open. You know, they gonna start letting this shit. This place don't go haywire, man. They say, with great destruction, roughly paraphrasing, with great destruction shall that great city be cast down. There's gonna be a lot of shit going on, you know. Our warning ain't great enough. We just giving you our perspective on it, but it's gonna be worse than we can tell you. This shit gonna get crazy, man. That shit that go on over in the Middle East, that's gonna be like child play for what the Most High about to bring to Babylon the Great, man. You know?
Cause y'all thought, you know, the Boston Marathon or 9/11 was bad. Wait till they roll out this next false flag, a terrorist attack. That's why they got all these illegal immigrants coming on in, because they're gonna be the so-called terrorists to bring in this new world order out of chaos, man. That Albert Pike was going to push this World War III, man. They all told you a World War III was coming, man. And that's why they got the Donald Trump situation with you can't so-called not vote for Trump, and then in the States that's gonna kick off that race war, like the brother was saying, man. It's gonna be so-called conservatives against the what they call the BLM liberal activists, so-called.
Right is against the left. And what the scriptures say, hey, if Satan be against Satan, his kingdom cannot stand. You know, and that's what you got out here, man. This place is divided as hell, man. Edomites against Edomites. At the end of the day, Russians are Edomites. And Americans, so-called Americans, are Edomites. So that's a wrap. They fighting amongst each other. They gonna wipe each other out, and we ain't with Russia. They ass ain't ruling. The Lord just using Gog and Magog, which is Russia in the scriptures, to bring down Babylon. But they ain't got necks. We gonna chain they noble men up too. You know, Lord pretty much got their ass in the trick bag. But for right now, Russia is the key player.
I got a precept real quick. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
See, we not ignorant to this shit, man. The Lord said his man gonna know all things. We understand it all. Not saying we perfect, but we've been given the light. We understand exactly what you gotta do to receive salvation. When we see things, we don't overreact, because we've been given the understanding, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what it is. You know? That's why I say to see us. We can see past what's right here. You know, and it's a blessing. That's why if you're a brother or a sister who got it, hey, don't squander your gift. Hey, and you got more and more it was like 4 brothers from the gym in Boston camp.
They got kicked out.
Yeah, they tricked out, and they saying now the heathens can say,
hey, but man, these making less than the heathens can say.
At the end of the day, just stay humble, man. Because hey, I used to listen to them brothers too.
Yeah, that's a good thing which you to learn from. You can't just let anybody in your camp. You know what I'm saying? You can't just brother that's just standing there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be circumspect upon people, man. Because even in the Israelite group, family, you know what I'm saying, world, I'm pretty sure there's some agents. You know what I'm saying? There's some Judas. Yeah, there's some Judas. But what do you think? You think Esau just gonna allow that without knowing what's going on in the inside? You know what I'm saying? But that's why I commend my elders, because all we do is have sit downs. We ain't got no big old school or something like that to infiltrate. Yeah. We ain't learning no cadence and doing all these marches and shit. Right. We ain't doing none of that. All we do, we rejoice within our brotherhood. We go out here and teach, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing to infiltrate. You know what I'm saying?
Just like what was that movie called?
Which one?
What was it? Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black
They couldn't get to him unless they got on the inside to understand how the organization works. Because Esau is carnal. Anything carnal he can get his hands on. But he can't get his hands on our spirit. You know? So the hell with Esau, man.
But yeah, I believe that there's some agents in the Israelite community, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Esau is not going to let this this movement you know what I'm saying, just go down
without
without
insight on it.
he don't have no insight on it.
Remember, you had that guy that was from Amasa. He claimed he was a part of the Israelite group.
Oh, yeah.
That
nigga,
agent, man.
He said he's GMS too, isn't it? Trying to put a bad light
This
on
dude
the
got the Muslim symbol with the
showing
sword.
how to break down guns
Right,
and
it's
shit.
like-
That was an agent. Perfect example, bro. Who got something?
Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, can someone give me 1 Corinthians 14:33, Revelation 2, and just 20?
I'll get the Corinthians, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, the Most High, He is not the author of confusion, man. You know what I'm saying? Satan is putting, man, talk about, this world is through.
Yeah, it's
Because you
true,
had
man.
y'all seen that movie, Open Purple, I think, with Oprah and Fantasia.
Color Purple.
Yeah, Color Purple. They had Fantasia and Oprah with the pushing out that lesbianism, that feminist spirit, and then they pushing out the Woman King. Now
Woman
they,
King.
Yeah, now they
a lot of these movies, bro, they want to show the woman in some powerful
Power, yeah.
leadership position.
Exactly.
All these movies are doing it. The hell out of here. Hey, how y'all doing? The hell out of here, man.
Man, that's why movies be so funny though, man. You be having this one feeble ass woman just kicking everybody's ass.
They want to show the woman as the masculine overtaker, and they want the man to be some peon to it.
Yeah.
Right.
And that shit really got these bitches puffed up.
Yeah,
They
God.
really see that shit and think it's reality.
Yeah.
Right.
You know? But hey, they gonna get a rude awakening.
Yeah.
What's that? Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Yep.
These women about to catch it worse than anybody.
God.
Because they, I was just gonna say, because they whole psyche is really thinking they over the man.
Yeah.
So they gonna kick when the Lord. I mean, not ultimately when the Lord, but when Esau take away them goodies, ain't in your corner no more. And men, when they go back to the rules of the jungle, oh man, y'all women gonna be through. You know.
Cause what Esau's doing, man, he's making okay. He's basically destroying the character of a black woman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the music that he's pushing out, he's making it seem to all the other nations, oh, now they're just hoes.
Yeah.
So when the shit go down, they're gonna be ravishing the shit out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because the black woman was kind of like, we're the foundation, but that was the person that was strong around amongst the family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That had the family together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now he's
Got
destroying
a beautiful
y'all.
role in the nation.
He's destroying y'all to the lowest state that y'all can be.
Yep.
All you guys are good for is just being sexual.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Either he wanna Salakia, bro. I was gonna say, either he wanna make y'all to be some goddamn me hoe,
Yep.
or some boss bitch ruling over men.
Yep.
That's what either they one or the other.
Yep.
Either I fuck who I want, I don't care about my body count. That's their spirit, or either shit, these niggas ain't nothing. It's one or the other. So if you do find one that's kinda got those old traditional ways, you kinda got a good one. Because these women are fucking destroyed, bro.
Yeah. And then that's what he's doing. He's bringing y'all to the lowest estate because he already know it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he know his time is short. So when this shit kick off, man, I'm gonna feel sorry for y'all women out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel
But I know
sorry
what
for
you're
y'all,
saying.
man.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I'm
gonna get
saying?
it bad.
Y'all gonna get it bad.
And then we gonna have our pick of the litter.
Yo.
You know, we gonna have our pick of the litter. And your ass and your titties ain't gonna matter. You come up to be the prettiest thing ever. The Lord gonna give us the discernment in the spirit to be able to see where your spirit is, man. We ain't gonna be dealing with y'all bitches, man. And that day, man ain't even gonna be worried about no pussy, right? You know? And just to go off what the brother Amawan said, this Zechariah 14:2. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and houses rifled, and the women ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city. So like the scriptures say, the women ravished. This is prophecy. This is not mythology. This is prophecy of what's gonna happen. When these Gurkha troops and different so-called foreigners is released out here and it's lawless, you think a man gonna be saying, hey, beautiful, can I take you out, get to know you? None of that. You just gonna take what you want, man. That's what time of day is coming to. So, hey, you better humble up fast. You got some that's starting to get it, though. Hey, at the end of the day, the 1/3 is mostly women, but the 2/3 is mostly women. So, somebody, the Lord got women that's gonna get their act right, but y'all better hurry up.
And the Lord already got a game plan for that too, man. like when you get a woman and shit like that. You know, spoil a war.
Yep,
Shave all
yep.
her hair up. You gotta put her in a room, let her humble herself. You know, let her get over it. You know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
much it's a detox.
Yeah, it is. Dot tox.
Yeah, dot tox. Got a dot tox.
Yep.
Yeah, for real though. See, the Lord got everything.
How you doing?
The Lord got everything, you know what I'm saying, in the scriptures, man. What to do. You know what I'm saying? A spoil of war. And that's what y'all gonna be, man. You know what I'm saying? When the war go down and you guys get picked up either by the man of the Lord, man, you gotta get humbled, man.
Yep.
You're already gonna be humbled because you see what's going on.
Yep.
But you're gonna need that ultimate humbling, man.
Hey, the moment this shit turn up, how it's gonna turn up, this spirit that's on these bitches gonna go out the window. The moment. But y'all gonna be at that point, hey, what's that, Micah 7:18? Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. So y'all gonna literally see that y'all was the enemy. It say, now shall she be trodden down as the mire, which is basically the shit of the streets. Y'all roll, y'all gonna be brought down to what y'all are. Y'all really is here for our pleasure. You know, I mean, yeah, y'all got a role in raising the children, and we love and respect our women. But ultimately, y'all are here to bear seed.
And this is a thing that don't nobody want to talk about. So, you know, MLK, now he knew that, you know, he misled people, right? So then he said, I'm afraid I led my people into a burning bush, right? So see, now people don't talk about this. Now, I don't know if y'all, it was a black woman, or it was a woman that tried to kill him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was speaking the truth. And she hated it, so lucky, bro. Yeah, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she probably hated it, and he was probably popping her too, man.
Probably popping.
That boy was a Rolling Stone, man. He probably popped her and then moved on to the next
She
one.
ain't get what she wanted out of it. They say, hell knows no fury like a woman's storm.
Yeah.
You know, these women, boy, when they mad, boy, woo, get out the way. Oh, I saw some shit. It was this black woman. She got mad at her man and they say what he did. This bitch went and put all his credit card, bank account.
Yeah, that was in Atlanta.
On Twitter.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wicked as hell.
Yeah.
Oh man.
A woman ain't supposed to be in no seat of power. Because once she get mad, her emotions overtake her logical thinking. You know, hey, it's a lot.
It's like
I just want to say in Job, I think 37, it say he has departed from her wisdom. Women don't have wisdom. Some women have knowledge, but wisdom is to know when to use the knowledge. When the going get tough, a woman gonna be what? A woman. Her emotions is gonna rule over her. You know? You can't just make no woman no president. She been the nukes would have been shot off. Put the bitch on her period or something.
God.
You know, motherfucker burnt her breakfast.
And these women got away with murder, brother. Like,
So
you know,
much, man.
a lot of these brothers have been getting killed off women, man. These women have been walking away with murder, man, with dead bodies, man. And then they'll move on to the next, man. That's the sick part about it, man. That's why the scriptures say, don't give strength into these people. You know what I'm saying? They destroy kings.
John, and the beautiful thing is, we can see you bitches. See, you can't play them games on the men of the Lord. We see straight through y'all wicked asses. They say, hey, women bring confusion. And that's true. Like I said, you just like you can have a brother up here listening, and then his wife will come, and now he can't even pay attention to something. Or brothers be up here getting edified. A nice looking woman walk by, he can't even focus.
And that's why I wanted to go into Revelation 2:20, that Jezebel spirit.
And I just wanted to say, that's something, that's a ability that brothers gotta train. You know, how to look, look past a woman's beauty. We love a bad bitch like the next man, but that don't come before our logic and our reasoning. If this bitch is toxic, hard-headed, unruly, she gotta go. You know.
I don't even want nothing super bad.
Hell no.
Just like, just give me a normal.
Give me a normal, you know, give me something that I'm attracted to. Right. Know how to carry herself.
Right.
You know. She supposed to be, your woman supposed to be humble to you. At the end of the day, if you're dealing with a bitch who's not humble to you, she don't respect you, she gotta go. I don't care how good she fuck you. I don't care if she's giving you money. If she's not being your pillar of rest and your helpmate, she gotta go. She's nothing but she's draining. One way or another. You've been caught, got put in some shit behind this bitch because she don't know how to shut up. And you feel you need to jump in front of her, and then I got your ass smoked or something out here. I got that for you too, what you called, bro.
Yes, sir.
This 1 Corinthians 14:33. For Yahweh is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
That's
Go ahead, bro.
And see, the Most High, he's not the author of confusion, man. Satan is the author of confusion. And see, what do you got going on now, man? And see, once, cause you know, some of these jakes are waking out of, you know, coming out of this Christianity BS. Now they got lesbian feminist pastors teaching that the LGBTQ can be accepted, man.
Yeah, they got LGBT churches. Wicked.
Go on the south side, you see all these churches with the rainbow flag on them.
Yes.
Like,
Well, the hell the Lord said that's okay. You know?
TDJ said it, man.
Yeah.
He said I ain't got nothing against it. You know what I'm saying?
Big fruit.
Yeah.
This verse 34, since we talking about these females. Let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law. So a woman ain't even ain't no prophetess.
Yeah.
Or ain't no women goddesses and queens and all that. No queens in Israel. Hey, and that's true, because it's pointless to argue with a woman, because when you having a debate with a woman, she's always going to put herself in it. You could be speaking in general. Yeah. She's already going to say, well, I don't. We're not talking about you specifically, sweetheart. We talking about women as a gender.
Yeah.
You know, women cannot remove themselves out of the conversation. They always don't put themselves in it. You know, but that's how the Lord made them. We ain't mad at them for it, but they just out of order. Like I be telling my Eve, like, hey, look at all across the world. Russia ain't got no crazy ass crime rate. China ain't got no crazy ass crime rate. Yeah, you got the Russian mob, the Chinese mob, shit over there, and so on and so forth. But America got all this high ass crime rate. Why? Because the woman is out of order. A lot of the bullshit that men do and problems that come is because a woman ain't in her place. And men don't know how to control themselves. They ain't trained that ability. You know?
Yeah, the women, hey, you teach other women. You know what I'm saying?
That's your job.
That's your job. You teach other single women.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know? Or if a woman got a man that's fucked up and she want to still learn, you teach her, man. You know what I'm saying? That's your job. You know? You don't teach no man. You know?
And that goes back to the serpent, man. You know, Eve was deceived by the serpent, man. You know?
They go all the way back to the garden. Eve and the serpent. That's still what's playing out today.
Still happening today.
But that shit about to get snatched up from under Eve.
Yep.
You know, Eve, not the Lord. Esau knew putting a woman over us what it'll do. Yep. He know that.
Yeah.
He know it's bigger than men just trying to say, y'all run the house.
Yeah.
No, a woman is supposed to be under a man. When a woman is given rulership, it fucks up the structure of the family. A real man is not about to let no woman sit here and disrespect and dictate him. It's gonna bring confusion. Eventually, he gonna do nothing to beat her ass, or something gonna happen. A woman she got a place in the household. That's why the Lord gave you the order and correctness. Yahweh Shai, men, women, children, and that's how shit run peacefully.
And nowadays, these women nowadays, feminizing the men. Just, you know, doing their makeup, putting on their fingernail polish, and Jay go along with that, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know everything's out of order, man. Because you had that lady, Gloria Steinem, who was a CIA agent, promote to Eve that you don't need a man. You know, you could be a so-called a feminist.
And you only see one woman saying it. The nigga woman.
Right.
You don't even see the northern tribe women saying that shit.
Nope.
Even though they out of order and they follow Eve, because Eve is the head. She the head woman on the earth, because Judah is the head tribe. But you don't see no other woman saying that take pride in saying I'm independent. You know, even though some of these white women out of order and shit, they don't proclaim that they don't need their man. Only Eve do that shit, man.
And the leading cause of death, brothers, and for you people out there that are listening, 2023, the leading cause of death is abortions, man. You can't make this up, man. You know, through that feminism, you know, they don't need a man, you know, that they could do, you know, whatever they want. That's why these kids grow up and be GMO babies. You know what I'm saying?
Wicked, man. Say all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. I think I read somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, it's saying they about to start making what they call DNA tests be mandatory at the birth of the baby, and they should. That'll cut out a whole bunch of bullshit.
Yep.
You know, that man taking care of a child that ain't his and shit.
Right.
What do you think that man gonna do when he find out? He gonna fucking snap.
Yeah.
Is he wrong? Hey, but see, our God know that he know, man. He created it. That's why we got it's a law that say pretty much a death for jealousy or what it say?
Passionate crime.
Yeah, passionate crime of
passion
passion, something like that. Yeah, because they know when you cut a man that bad, man, he ain't giving a fuck, man. He about to get his vengeance.
Yep.
You know, that's evil as fuck.
Come.
This man might be working, doing all he can to provide for you and this child and this, that, and the third, and the whole time this ain't his, and you know, bitch, you deserve to get put to death.
Only a wicked motherfucker will fight so hard about killing babies, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's much.
That's some sick shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And Esau, the Edomite woman, just got all y'all in the trick bag. You know what I'm saying? They coincide with each other. Esau woman, actually, I think the Esau woman, Edomite woman, she's almost as worse as a man.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
She's a she-devil.
And they fight so hard about killing babies, man. And they know that it's the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American babies that they kill.
Right.
Here it is, people crying Black Lives Matter. They don't say nothing about the black babies being aborted and killed. Hypocrites, man.
Yep.
How fucking hypocrites, man.
It's all wickedness, man.
And that's all witchcraft, man. 'Cause that talks about, you know, sacrificing unto Moloch, man. Because that's what they're doing, man. These Planned Parenthood, you know, abortion clinics. That goes back to Moloch, man.
Yep. And it's all spiritual because, like it said in Egypt, the harder they put us in bondage and the more they made life hard on us, the more we multiply. So that's Jake's spirit.
Yep.
To bring babies, to spread seed. You know,
they couldn't stop us, man.
they couldn't stop us.
Yep.
It's lucky. Gotcha.
Yeah, the
all right.
Revelation.
Hey, can you give me 2 Kings 9 and 22? Because I was going to make my point about that Jezebel. Yes, sir.
It's Revelations 2 and 20. Notwithstanding, I have a few things against thee, because thou sufferest that woman Jezebel, which calleth herself a prophetess, to teach and seduce my servants to commit fornication and to eat the sacrifice of idols.
And see that, man? That's what Jezebel did, man. Because you know she killed a lot of men, man, and she seduced them, man. And she was demonic, man. And you know they would be so caught up into her beauty, man, but they didn't realize the witchcraft that they was doing, man. They tried to deceive, you know, the Most High's elect, man.
Hey, women are very powerful, bro. Hey, great kings have failed because of women. Wars have been fought because of women. You know, gangs are still probably rivals because this blood unpopped, this Crip dead, and one of them niggas killed each other. Now they just been going back and forth to this very day. But it all started with what? A wicked ass woman. That's why your woman supposed to be in what it say, out of sight, out of mind. And I was me and my girl, I was talking to her, I was just saying, hey, if Esau really gave us all 40 acres and a mule, that'll cut so much crime off. You wouldn't even see other brothers women. She on them 40 acres. You ain't got no business on my acre unless I'm letting you come over here to, you know, do business with you or something, man. You know? I got that for you, bro. This
Sir.
2 Kings
9 and 22.
9 and 22, and it came to pass when Joram saw Jehu that he said, "Is it peace, Jehu?" And he answered, "What peace? So long as the whoredoms of thy mother Jezebel and her witchcraft are so many."
And see that, man? And that's what I was trying to make my point, man. Jezebel, the mother of witchcrafts, man. And
It
see,
say,
bro.
It say, what peace? Basically saying as long as these women being whores, the spirit that's on what peace don't come behind it. That's all I want to say.
And see, man, that spirit of Jezebel is on a lot of these women today, man. You know what I'm saying? You might think that, you know, you might see a woman, you might think that she's all nice and bad, because you might see, oh, she look good, maybe she's righteous. But then later on, you'll find out she does tarot cards. She does witchcraft. Like she'll try and throw hexes on you. She'll try and put magic potions and shit like that on you. That's that Jezebel spirit they got on to destroy you, Jason.
Hey, bro. Hey, the Lord be protecting his men too, man. I remember this probably was like 2021, maybe 22. I had went to a bar and shit, and I had hopped down on this little Eve or whatever. And she was like, and she was nice or whatever. But she said, I guess she saw the Spirit of the Lord on me. She was like, baby, you don't want nothing to do with me. I'm no good. I'm into this. And she told me, you know, she into some bullshit. That's the Lord protecting his men. Like it say, he that pleases the Lord shall be escaped from her. You know, it say, hey, a wicked woman is given to the portion of a wicked man. Yeah. So you niggas who going through the ringer with these bitches, it's the Lord getting at your ass. It's one of his ways. You know? But she's Salaki. I was just gonna say, she literally told me she into that like voodoo and shit like that. You know, the Lord spurred me. I probably wasn't gonna let the bitch get me anyway. But just saying, before I even touched this bitch, Lord let you know, not that. You know, that's the Lord protecting his man.
Because you know, when that spirit, if you would have popped that bitch, you know what I'm saying? That spirit
would have fucked you up.
Solomon, man, wisest king ever. Fell because of pussy. You know, so who are we? To say we can't. You know.
I got something real quick. Sir. This is Job 2:7. You know, even when Job was going through his thing, his woman said some crazy ass shit. You know what I'm saying? This is Job 2:7. So went Satan forth from the presence of the Lord and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal. And he sat down among the ashes. Then said his wife unto him, dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die.
So she lost her damn mind. You know what I'm saying? Job started catching his hair, was going through it. The Lord plagued him with boils, and he was pretty much humble. And she ain't have his back. She supposed to say some encouraging things. It's gonna be all right, baby. We gonna get through this. Whatever. Supposed to be a pillar of rest. She said, curse your God and die. You know what I'm saying? Straight wickedness. See, hey, at the end of the day, only children and women are loved what's the word? Are loved what's the word I'm thinking of? Unconditional. You know, a rich ass man, a billionaire ass man can go meet somebody who's buying attractive at McDonald's, and he'll love this woman as long as she in order. But a man, you only love for whatever you provide. Whether it's some financial gain, whether your status, you know, motherfuckers know you. Maybe you laying that good pipe, but it's something that you gotta provide to be loved unconditionally. A woman can be unconditionally loved, and she's a piece of shit.
That's why love only goes so far with a woman. That's why I say, hey, respect over that love, man.
Right.
You know, if a motherfucker respects you, they'll watch what they do, watch what they say.
Yeah. So, all right, someone give me St. Matthew 24, verse 21. Jump, just 21, and then jump to 35 to 44.
All right, yes, sir. 24 and 21.
Yes, sir. And can you give me Revelation 1 and 18? Yes, sir. Cause see, man, we about to come into these times, man. You know, it's gonna be, cause I believe 2024 is gonna be that year, right? I feel like everybody said
the year that all Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble.
I believe that. You know, that looks like that's what's on the horizon. Lord willing. This Matthew 24 and 21. This Yahushua red letter. But then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Say after 21, what it go?
35. See, man, it's gonna be a time of trouble, man, where it's gonna be crazy. Well, you ain't gonna believe it. Cause see, I'm telling you, man, when they shut down these stores, man, when they usher in the pandemic, watch the movies, man. Watch Containment, man. They tell you what they're going to do, man. You can't even go out your house, you know, unless you, because if you try to, they're gonna shoot you, man. Cause see, it's gonna be a lot of not police, military tanks. They even got robots, man. Shit is about to get real out here, man.
Hey,
and on top, it's lucky. On top of that, man. And when they cut this grid off too, oh man, that's gonna make it
real.
even worse.
We gonna need spiritual power. The Lord about to turn us up in them days. But I was just gonna say, like they say, when the people have nothing to lose, they lose it. This shit gonna be a fucking this shit crazy right now when people can do what they want. Motherfuckers getting their ass noodled every damn day. You know? Imagine when people is stuck in a house. You gotta deal with your reality. They cut this internet off. You can't, you know, cause that shit is dopamine for people. To go post on Instagram and get 1,000 likes or some shit. Shit make people feel like they more than what they is. Especially women, but people period. When that shit is taken from you, who are you? Like I said a couple weeks ago, we know who we is. We followers of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Who the hell are you without all this frivolous bullshit that make you feel bigger than you is? You people are nobodies, man. This Matthew 24:35.
Sir.
Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man. No, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah, which is talking about Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
You see that, man? It's gonna be see, no one knows, man. Not even Yahushua knows, man, when the Lord is gonna come back. The angels, nobody, man. And it's gonna be a time, man, where you're gonna have to get yourself right, man. Because you see a lot of these people, man, they're in a bugged out spirit. They're in sleep, man. While you partying at the club, while you worried about your celebrity, man, Yahushua can return back just like that, man.
Hey, like they say, verse 38. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. So they let you know, in certain places, it's going to be business as usual. Because like they say, 2 women is working at the well, one delivered and one not. So that little city was still, you know, functioning somewhat, you know.
And remember, during the time, Noah was prophesying for 120 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And people called him, you know, crazy. You know, they were cussing him out. They were doing all types of shit,
man, like they do us.
And that's what these 2/3 are doing in this day and age, man. Until that flood took their ass and killed them. And guess what, man? It was only 8 people that survived, man.
8.
Only 8 people. He killed. The Most High, the Lord killed everything. He killed everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's going to happen again. You know, you can call us, you know, crazy. You can call us whatever you want. You can laugh at us. You know, you can laugh with the comedians and all that. But when the Lord kills your ass, that's it, man.
That's it. And we so beyond what you people think. The hell with you people. You people are fucking missile fools, man. Really. It was evident then, but really, you people are finished, bro. You see all this shit happening? Everything we've been proclaiming for years, starting with our elders, and y'all still think this is a game? Yeah, hey, the hell with y'all. You know, y'all foolish as hell, man.
And because nowadays, you got this Jake killed, I don't know if y'all seen that article. Jake killed somebody over LeBron James and Michael Jordan argument.
Friends, so-called friends. That's
niggas
crazy.
killing each other over a basketball player that don't give a damn about you.
Either one of you.
LeBron James don't give a damn about you, nigga.
Niggas straight caught a body because motherfuckers saying Jordan better than LeBron. That's crazy.
And that's that
darkness.
That's that demonic spirit being put out, man.
Niggas fight over man.
Yeah, over man.
Over video games.
We'll pull one more and we'll go and get out. You still got something, bro?
Yes, sir. Revelation 1 and 18. And if you give me Isaiah 45, 5, and 7.
Well, I'll let you pull it, bro.
All right. I can pull it up. All right, I got you. I can pull it up.
It's Revelations 1 and 18. I am he that liveth and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore. Amen. And have the keys of hell and of death.
See that? Howard Shah said, you know, I am he that, you know, that liveth, man. You know? And I have the keys to death and hell. So Yahweh Shah determines if he wants you to live or if he wants you to live that in life.
He's everything.
And guess what? He controls the right-hand side and the left-hand side.
They say all power and judgment was given to him. So Yahweh Shai control everything we see and everything we know. Even though he's operating through Yahweh's word, but Yahweh Shai is our God, really. And Yahweh is Yahweh Shai's God. Because we got to go through Yahweh Shai to get to Yahweh. He controls everything.
And at the end of the day, man, he wants his respect, man. Because he's telling you, hey, I control the good. I control the evil. I control all these things, man.
Everything. The Lord, Yahweh gave Yahweh Shai all the, pretty much, if my son fuck with you, I'll fuck with you. If my son don't like you, that's your ass. You know? So for just like old bro, like he cool, but for him to think, well, it ain't just him. But for him to think Yahweh Shai, you could cut him out the equation, you ain't gotta worship Yahweh Shai, you a goddamn fool. You worse than a regular 2/3, really. You destroyed. Like 2/3 are at ground zero. You Israelites that ain't got the truth, y'all niggas gotta get back to just being, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are worse than a nigga that don't know nothing. He can be taught easier than a nigga that thinks he's up. But we gotta sweep your mind of all this foolishness and then build you up. You know, y'all niggas the worst, you know?
It's kind of like that that concept of old wine and new bottles.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
Because you got that old wine, you got that bitter wine. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
And that's the spirit. I have my marker on that.
Yes, sir.
All right, this is Isaiah 45:7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
You see that? Yahweh, he's telling you, I create good, I create evil, man. I do all these things, man.
Yeah.
So he's telling you, man, hey, give me my respect, man. No,
Not
acknowledge
hard
who
to
you are,
comprehend.
man.
It's not hard to comprehend. He's letting you know I do it all. Why these scriptures ain't read in your everyday church, man? That'll cut the whole doctrine they be teaching. If that's that one scripture, will make you say, hold on, somebody lying here. You know?
Slaki, I got one more scripture
bro.
we can close it, man. Because see, a lot of people they claim they for Yahweh Shai, but are you really? That's the real question, man. This is Psalms chapter 94 verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Who gonna do that? The elected 1/3. But really the elect, the man that's on the front line. You know, we rise up against the evildoers. The top evildoer is Esau. You know, the Edomites, the so-called white man. We rise up. The Lord first, not the Lord Shalakia. Esau fear this way more than a nigga who got 1,000,000 choppers. He fear this way more than somebody who a corner man. You know, we rising up against him, proclaiming his evil, proclaiming his judgment, and exposing his ass. You know,
and exposing all these frauds out here. You know, talking stuff about Yahweh Shai. And that's why I wanted to bring, because you know in Saint John 8:44, you know, ye are the father of the devil, lies, speaketh lies. You got niggas saying that Yahweh Shai was a Freemason. No, he wasn't,
right,
man.
yeah.
That's why the scriptures say you're a liar, man. You're of your father, the devil, man. You're a liar. People saying Yahweh Shai was a master mason. That's why the scriptures say, who gonna rise with me against these evildoers, man? That do workers of iniquity, man. That come up against us, man.
That's Isaiah 8:20. I think it say, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there's no light in them. These niggas just be coming up with shit out their ass, man. Gotta make them prove it through the scriptures, man. Niggas say any damn thing.
And there's black devils too.
Yeah, black devils too. And like
That's
you
that
say,
conscious community.
hey, the only thing that can't be forgiven is blasphemy of the spirit. Y'all lying on the Lord's name and his word, done. Lord ain't letting that slide. You know, because you fucking up his rep. But with that, we're going to give our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. You know, that's another camp. The water to the Most High and his Son for allowing us to do this work, continue in the faith. And you know, hey, until next week, Shalom.
Kwam Yashua, Allah,
Kwam Yashala. Ba ba ba.